Hello and welcome to day 6 of the Atlas Mountain Race 2023. The main news of today is that we now have a women's winner. LUISA WERNER finished a few hours ago, and she becomes the first female to finish in this edition of the race. And she also, she just missed out on the top 20 overall. But let's go over to some social media. Because the official Atlas Mountain Race Instagram got a video up of her arriving. I'll just fast forward a little bit. Too far there.
LUISA.
So here we go.
Stretch.
It's LUISA finishing early today, taking the win. So it's really cool to see. I don't think she necessarily had it easy either. I heard that she had a few crashes in the last day or so. She lost one of her aero bars and was restricted to 5 gears. I imagine she damaged her mech or bent her hanger somehow. So yeah, it shows great perseverance just to carry on. If we look at the map, you can see that in the end she finishes 22nd, which is pretty damn good considering the strength of the field. And the duration of the race. So if we look further down the list and see where the other women are currently, it looks like Alison, here she is here, look, you can see. Alison is still in a solid second position, and she looks like she's sort of going into that last leg now. I mean, the map's getting very thin on the ground, you know, there's not many people left, and where's Gail? 62nd currently, about 40k behind Alison, and she looks like she's going to be on for a solid 3rd place as well, which is great. So it's nice to have a solid women's race, as well as kind of them all doing well in the overall. So yeah, so that's the state of the race at the moment. I guess there's going to be a steady trickle of riders coming in over the next day or so, probably day or two. If you were in any kind of doubt how incredibly difficult this race is, then you just need to have a look at the Instagram of Rich Rothwell. So this was Rich. This was Rich early on in the race. Couple of days in, looking relatively fresh there, I'd say. However, he finished, I think he finished 17th or 18th overall early this morning, and I don't think I've ever seen such quite a stark contrast between a start photo and a finish photo as with Rich there. It looks like he's aged by 20 years. I think that's just testament to how difficult the conditions have been for all the riders right at the front, and the guys who are still going right at the back of the race. So, you know, you can bet there's some riders really suffering, and these people in the back here, I always say it's almost easier to finish these races fast than it is to go slow and take longer because of the attritional nature of it, especially this course and especially these exceptional weather conditions that we're seeing. If we look at the sort of the general elevation, most of the riders are now out of the higher mountains, so temperatures should be warming up a little bit and making their life a little bit easier. But you just don't know at the moment. It's been quite a weird one weather-wise for this race. So yeah, it's been tough for sure. So that's all I've got for today, and this will be my final roundup for this particular race as well. I haven't got time to make any more this week, I'm afraid. However, general feedback has been really quite positive, so thank you for watching, and my plan is to try and cover some more races later in the year. I want to try and stick to races that I've done or either ridden most of the route before, because I don't want to be speculating too much, although there are some first edition races coming up and no one really knows anything about those, so I think I'd chuck my hat into the ring to make some fairly educated guesses on those. Thanks for all the questions in the comments as well. If there's any more out there, just put them in the comments. I'll probably try and do a separate question and answer video probably next week at some point. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe if you've liked this kind of thing and you want to see more. Thanks very much for watching, and catch you all soon.